My name is Luann Marshall. I'm a 6th grade student here at LMS. I'm here to discuss the matter with a male being in a female's locker room. Imagine this is you. You're an 11-year-old girl who's coming into school thinking that they're in a safe environment. You go to PE to get ready in the locker room, and you see a boy in there. The first time you saw them, you panicked. Do I change it from a boy? I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Do I take my shirt off? Do I take my pants off? He is doing so I think I should. I see him standing there in his underwear. That was the first time I saw a boy half naked in a school that's supposed to be safe. I wanted to cry. I felt so uncomfortable. The only thing I'm asking for is that all students can change in a locker room that is matched to their gender.
Welcome back, you 3,590 subscribers and the 80% who are not subscribed. We are going to be looking at this. Yet again, J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, has come out and absolutely ripped to shreds again the LGBTQI plus minus whatever community, all right, with this. So she calls out the BS and they've tried to cancel her. She's too big to cancel. And that just shows you that people even come out for her for just saying the most normal things, by saying she doesn't want men in women's toilets. She doesn't want all of these things to affect women's rights, which is 100% within her right. Okay, so let's have a look at this. She says, I am a man who wants to see girls and women stripped of their rights and protections for the benefit of my fellow men. I know this makes me a really good guy, and other guys I know agree with me. I am proud of being such a great guy. She's talking about this. So Rajan Barot, I am a cis male and ally of the LGBTQ plus community. All my life I have fought for diversity and equality. I advised 2 attorney generals on race and equality issues and prosecuted on behalf of victims of crime. I know who I am and am proud of what I stand for. Yeah, look, this is what I don't understand with people on X, on Twitter, is they think it's like an airport or something where they have to announce their little feelings. They have to announce that this is who I am. I am proud of that person. It's like, no one cares. Most people use X and Twitter, etc. to either make fun of people, to troll, or to actually look at news, because most news agencies use this. And it is actually, in fact, the most open, the freedom of speech kind of platform that is actually quite big, right? The ones that can possibly attack Facebook or Instagram or something like that. But also the way J.K. Rowling says it, a benefit of my fellow men, blah, blah, blah. Yet again, you're painting all men as this guy. This guy's an idiot coming from majority of probably what normal men think. He is just an idiot. He is a SJW, a social justice warrior, who believes that if I pander to this crowd, they will believe in me and make me stronger, and they won't attack me. They won't try and cancel me. No, that's not how this works. We've been over this. How many times have people in the past, especially the Ethan Klein, people like that, who run podcasts where they pander and pander and pander, and eventually they say something that offends this community or that community or that community, and then you get cancelled. That's just how it works. So just rather stick to your own beliefs. And that's why I made this channel. It's because I'm sick of everyone always, trying to say the same thing, being a sheep. And that's why I want to make different opinions so we can actually talk about things and say what we want to say. Because at the end of the day, freedom of speech is key. It is key to the growth of any society. Now let's have a look at this. Planet Fitness is standing by the decision to allow men in women's locker rooms. Their policies actually allow males in female spaces. They instruct women to just deal with their discomfort and make sure not to misgender the trans person in their locker room. Yeah, look, we're going back to the 50s, 60s, even before that, where this is literally what women fought for, was for the rights of women. And now half the women are kind of conflicted and saying we need to kind of say yes to whatever gender they want to be that morning or that minute. They can just change who they want to be. You got to accept it. That's normal. That's what it is, right? I've seen too many times people explaining it where they go, that person now says that they're a woman, so you have to say that they are a woman. That's just how it is. They are now a womanized. 2 minutes later, they can say, I'm a guy again. They go, that's a guy now. Don't you understand? This is how it works. No, it's not how this works. So as you can see, this is from the gym. As the home of the judgment-free zone, Planet Fitness is committed to creating an inclusive environment. The spokesperson wrote via email, "Our gender identity non-discrimination policy states that members and guests may use the gym facilities that best align with their sincere, self-reported gender identity. The member who posted on social media violated our mobile device policy that prohibits taking photos of individuals in the locker room, which resulted in their membership being terminated." Now, I know a lot of people might not agree with me, but I do believe even if it is a trans person in that locker room, you probably shouldn't even be able to take a picture of them anyway. I still think it is kind of in a private space, but at the same time, the gym should be better. The gym should not allow that to happen. This person should have gone and grabbed the gym membership or the gym person, the manager, whatever, and said, "Look, I'm not okay with this. Can you remove this person from the thing?" And if they say, "No, this is actually part of our policy," I will say, "Thank you very much. I'm ending my membership with you on the spot right now. Take this dumbass key. I never want to see you again. I will be talking to people to take this further. This is disgusting behavior. I don't feel safe. This is incriminating my, kind of rights." But anyway, I think taking a picture of that person sneakily in a private setting is probably not the best way of doing it. But at the same time, it's probably got an exposure now because of it. This is the operation manuals from Planet Fitness. So look, if you are not woke, if you want to go to the gym, do not go to Planet Fitness because they are absolutely insane, all right? Some members may feel uncomfortable with the transgender member using the same locker room facilities, bathrooms, shower, or other facilities, programs separated by sex. This discomfort is not a reason to deny access to the transgender member. Planet Fitness staff should work with members and employees to address this discomfort and to foster a climate of understanding consistent with the judgment-free character of Planet Fitness. It's pretty much just saying, look, if you feel unsafe, we don't give a freaking heck about you. We don't care about you, member. We don't care about majority of members. We care about our smallest minority percentage of members because we might have 2 transgender members. Planet Fitness staff shall strive to address transgender members with names, titles, pronouns, and other terms consistent with their self-reported gender identity, if reasonably known to the Planet Fitness staff. For example, a transgender woman shall be referred to by her preferred name and female pronouns. A transgender man shall be same thing. Planet Fitness reserves the right to terminate a person's membership immediately for any violation of this freaking policy. Wow. I hope you see this. I hope if you're a member of Planet Fitness and you have morals and there's a gym close by that is, maybe takes you 2 kilometers further away or takes you 5 minutes more to get there, it is your decision to say if you want to go ahead of this crap or if you actually want to stand up and say this is bullcrap. Because you could imagine if there is a girl, because most of these gyms, they allow, let's say 15 years and up, they allow people to come to the gym. So imagine you're there, you're a 15-year-old girl, you go into the changing room, you see a big butch looking guy standing there naked. How would you feel? Would you feel safe? Probably not, okay? What if you go there, you're a mother, you take your daughter with you to the gym after school or whatever you might be doing, quickly go for a gym session, you go in there to get changed, you have a shower, you come out, your daughter's sitting there looking over. There's a freaking big ass guy yet again in the same situation. Would you feel safe with your daughter being there? You let me know in the comments. How would you feel? What do you think about this? What do you think about J.K. Rowling also ripping that guy? And I'll finish on this real quick. 7.2% of the US adults identify as LGBT. As Libs of TikTok pretty much says well here, but it's totally natural and they were born this way and it's not a social contagion at all. That's why you see 10 years ago, it was minimal. You look at a few years later, still minimal. But then you see here, so Gen Z, boom, over 15%, nearly 20. So 1 out of 5 people, 1 out of 5 people of Gen Z says that they identify as LGBT. And yeah, apparently it's because you're born that way, right? If people are born that way, you'll see a much more consistent kind of line, wouldn't you? You wouldn't see one really high, one low. That is freaking weird. And I'll finish on this. Liberal women are more and more often claiming to be bi so they can claim to be LGBT. But in reality, most are just trying to be trendy, which is so right. You can see here, so share of bisexual women under the age of 30 with only male partners, so they've only been with men in the last 5 years, sexually or in a relationship or whatever. 2008 to 2010, 13%, and now even 2018 to 2021, 54%. And none of them has had a same-sex relation within the last 5 years. Yeah, so you tell me if they're really bi or not, okay? Let's end it on that one. Let me know below what you think about that whole situation at Planet Fitness. What would you do? If you were the gym owner, or if you were a member there, for example, and you've seen this, would you stay a member at that gym? Let me know below. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you tomorrow